Hi, Gods of Medicine PS4, PS5 and Medic Maniac YouTube. And as you can see, a few pictures of Horizon Forbidden West featuring the Slaughterspine. And that's because in my quest to upgrade everything, I needed more Slaughterspine circulators. And so I came to the beach just at the side of the Stormbird, which I've shown before, and engaged the Slaughterspine. The first method I used was the Stealthy version to take out the guns on the tail. I noticed in my video that I uploaded with the Slaughterspine I only got 2 of the guns from the tail. I made a mistake in that one looking at it because I believed I'd had all 3 and I didn't, and that's when I had problems. So I made sure that I got all 3 guns off the tail this time around. There's a little walker down on the beach and you'll have to take care of the walker, which we did. I got very frustrated with the last bit of the tail because there was a lot of this video that I had to cut out with failed attempts to hit the last piece on the tail. As you can see, I had to swap my position because round the other side where I started I couldn't see that piece of the tail, so I had to come round to that spot and then wander around behind it when it was going away from me so I could actually see it. And then it took me ages to actually hit it because I kept missing. Anyway, all the tail is gone, so now it's time for the next bit that I had in mind, which was just walk out and use this pillar. Use the brittle state because it's a regular Slaughterspine and it's weak to ice, and then just do it damage. And you know, obviously being in brittle state it's more susceptible to damage, so you can knock the guns off it, the top bits there, and it does it all damage. So as long as we didn't get caught unnecessarily, you know, like in any of its attempts to get us, then we're fine. And the tail, with the tail bit gone, the tail bit acts as a club as well as being dangerous with the guns and stuff. So it's really important to take all 3 guns off the tail, and then it limits a lot of what the Slaughterspine can do. I mean, it can still do a lot more, but swinging that tail around caused me problems later on with a different method that I used. So yeah, this one was quite easy after getting that tail off in the stealthy way. Over it goes, and disappointingly when I went up to it to acquire my Circulator, it didn't give me one. So yeah, 0 out of 2. Oh well, Ayla seemed pretty chuffed with herself anyway. And then I had another go in the stealthy method using the same technique, and we brought it down, and then we got one of our circulators. So 1 out of 2. So she's chuffed with that. And then, having been a bit bored of the stealthy method, I decided, do you know what, let's just run in, guns a blazing, and have a go at it. The walker's still around, so it's like, I just was like, you charge! Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Missed the Slaughterspine completely charging in there, so yeah, probably all the better because it enabled Aloy to take out the walker then. So once more, charge! Get the tail, and this time we hit it. And the tail again, and hit it again. 1 more piece on the tail, and we've missed it. Pull the stick down at the last minute. Why? I could have had that. Anyway, it's going to take a bit longer now. Because what I've noticed with that tail is it doesn't have like to swing it around. That's why it's very important to get all three pieces. Or one of the reasons, apart from it shooting you with it, and it plunges it into the ground, doesn't it? And all the plasma comes up near you and stuff. So yeah, we couldn't get the tail ends to alter my aim. I don't think it went very well. But we put it in a brittle state. There's a floating piece of concrete. And the Slaughterspine's trying to charge us and we're having none of it. Off we go. Charging up my stick a bit in case I needed it. Not that I'm planning to do melee on that thing, but you know, just in case. And this time we do get the third bit. Right, that's a lot easier now for the fight. We're in a brittle state. And have at it. Have some of that. It's a lot easier once you make the tail, you know, not able to be used as a weapon by either by being a club or with the plasma guns. More ice required. Shot it in the mouth. I enjoyed that actually at the top. I was like, eat this. It's almost a goner now. Just avoid them bits of plasma. The other gun off. Yeah, that tail, as you can see there, gets swung through that tree and concrete. And in a later fight against it, I got caught a lot with that. That fight, you know, the charging in there, the damage on the bar there, just that tiny bit, that's all we took in the fight. We did, you know, reasonably well. There was a lot of prancing around and missing it, I noticed. You can see I've got the blast sling out here, and that's because I got fed up with that thing. This is the fight where, it, you know, we did the whole charge thing, and it was just abusing the fact that it could swing its tail through that bit. Yeah, that wasn't good. Anyway, a couple of pictures, so whatever you're doing, take care.